Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, just know this is where we embrace our crochet ADHD and have fun doing it. Today I have over 35 patterns for you guys for the most unique, one-off, one-of-a-kind crochet pillow patterns that I could find, and I had a lot of fun coming up with these patterns. Some of these are so off the wall, they're going to blow your mind. So let's get right into it. So this first one is a waffle stitch waffle pillow. And how awesome is that? What is not fun about this? I absolutely love it, especially with the butter. No one is going to wonder what this is, okay? I absolutely love this and great for any breakfast lovers. I know my daughter would love this. She's a big waffle pancake fan. You ask her where she wants to go, it's IHOP every day. But I thought this was great, and so definitely go check this one out. It is free too. Okay, and this one is a totally fun and silly idea, this Scream Here pillow. I thought this was so funny. I'm pretty sure it's done by like the grid or the graph or whatever you want to call it, but I think this would be great for like any teenager girl. Be like, just go scream in your pillow. Where's your scream pillow? I honestly love it. I think it's super funny. Definitely a conversation starter. Okay, and this one is $4, and I thought this was so funny and unique. It's absolutely perfect. Okay, especially with the top being all spiky, just like a hot sauce packet. I'm gonna guess that this took a lot of work to even come up with this pattern, but kudos to whoever came up with this because this is funny. I actually know someone who used to put hot sauce on everything just so that they wouldn't have to share. This would be funny for that person that I know. Okay, and this is a fortune cookie. I thought this was hilarious, so silly and fun. I think it'd be funny if you could figure out how to like put like a blanket in there, like to come out with like an actual fortune inside. I don't know if that's even doable, but that's where my mind went when I saw this. So if you know someone who's like a big takeout lover, this would be great. I thought it was so funny when I saw this. I love it. Okay, and this one is $6. And this is like great for any craft room or sewing room. I just love the oversized giant button 3D aspect to this. It's such a playful idea. I honestly do. I had to zoom way in to see the stitches, make sure it was real. And for as far as I know, it's real. And I love the like rope that they have coming through it for a thread. That's such an even better, clever idea. So ingenious. Okay, and this one is $6.13, but it's so cute and sweet. It's a bunny butt. How silly is that? This would be great room for like any nursery or like a young child's room. It's just giving me like like a cartoonish fairy tale feel. I love it. It's so sweet. Okay, and this one is $5 and they are posable fingers. They're posable hands. What a great interactive pillow. So I'm not exactly sure how they make the fingers move and stay how they go. I think this would be like a great statement piece, like anyone looking for that big splash of color, something just quirky and popping out of your room. If you guys follow, who is it? What is her name? Karrin Joy. I love her. She's a great artist. I love watching all of her videos. She does the most awesome stuff. I think one of my favorite things was the rubber duck thing she did on her bathroom. If you don't know who she is, I will try to tag her page down below just because she's awesome. She's so fun to watch. And this totally reminds me of her. This is something I think she would totally have in her house. Okay, and this one is $5.30. And I would definitely like pull this out for those cozy movie nights. This is honestly the only popcorn I can handle ever since I had my son 17 years ago. I cannot stand the smell of popcorn. I hardly go to the movie theater. When I do, I have to hold my breath practically for the whole first part until you get into the theater part. And even then, no one with me can have popcorn. I cannot stand the smell of it. So this is the only popcorn I could have. But I love how they added like the little white on there. So it looks like the popcorn's actually got like a shiny tint to it. It's cute. I love it. Makes it look buttery. I honestly think this is great. Pull this out for those movie nights. Have it on your couch for those fun game nights or something, you know? Okay, and this idea is so clever and such a cozy rustic idea. I honestly think that they did a great job making it look like little wood grains. There's like logs. You could even put it in like a basket by the fireplace, keep it out of the way, and make it look so cute in your room. Pull it out and use it on your couch, whatever, when you need a little lumbar support, maybe an arm pillow for when you're reading or crocheting or something. But I just think it's great that it's a pillow and it's decor. I absolutely loved this one. Okay, and this mustache one is a fun and quirky idea. Absolutely love it. I think it'd be a great gift for any of those mustache loving guys. Maybe like great for a man cave where they don't really care or take their decor too seriously. You know, I think this is super fun. Okay, and this one I think is an ingenious idea. It's a pom-pom pillow, and I love how they decorate it and make it look like little flowers and how they arrange them. I have no idea how they did this, but it's super soft. You know this is going to be super soft. I honestly think it's a great idea, and you could do it in so many different colors and make it look awesome. I don't know how many different designs you could do, but I think this flower one is a great way to start. Okay, this one is $3, and I just love this fun 3D pillow. It's got great texture. I'm not sure if that's the bobble stitch or the puff stitch, but I do think that this either way, whichever one it is, it adds great texture to it, and I love it. And I think that the flower on top is a great touch. I think this would be good for like a nursery or anyone with like Southwest decor, maybe even a patio would be great. And this one is visually stunning. I believe this is like a dream catcher one is what it's called. Very detailed. I have no clue how this is made. I think this would be like a good center pillow for like a bed with in the middle of all a bunch of other like throw pillows and stuff, or even on a couch. Like it's absolutely gorgeous. I would do it in rainbow and black. Okay, and this owl pillow I thought was really sweet looking, okay? My daughter used to be obsessed with owls, and I could definitely see putting this in her nursery when she was younger, and I am not sure if that's the scale stitch or not, but it's perfect for a good feathery look. And it does look like it's a pillow cover, so I'm actually not sure on that too because it looks like the top is like a flap that comes down to the button, which also doubles as a beak, right? But yeah, I think it would be great in like a rustic living room or a nursery. Okay, and I had to include this plant succulent pillow, blah, 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 blah. And I had to include this succulent pillow, okay? And I'm probably gonna include this in my plant video too, just because I wanna make sure people get it. This would be great for plant lovers or killers. It's a huggable house plant, okay? It's no fuss decor that would make any room look fresh and vibrant, okay? Maybe like a sunroom or just like a minimalistic room that needs a splash of color. I love this. And this one right here is a fun, playful addition to any home with kids or any ice cream lovers, regardless of their age, or for anyone who loves novelty decor. This is just so fun. I love the 3 different scoops and the oversizedness of it. I do. I love just big 3D pillows. And this one is called, let me try to sound this out, okay? Scrap Sumptuous. Scrap Sumptuous. Okay, and I just want to point out too that if you love how I stumble over my words, you're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna have a lot of fun during that plant lover video because I don't know how to pronounce half of those plants on there. So stay tuned for that. Scrap Sumptuous. Anyways, it's a beautiful contrast to the other novelty pillows. Honestly, it is just so stunningly intricate. I think that this would fit in well with like any boho or like artistic home, honestly. It does look a little challenging, so I would not recommend this for beginners, but I don't think you'd get bored making this, honestly. And this is like a round pillow cover, so I'm not sure how popular round pillows are to find to make the covers for, but it's definitely got that yin yang vibes going on, and that just totally gives me like 70s vibes, especially with the sunflower on it. It just has a beautiful look and a peaceful feel. I think this would be great for like a sunroom or any room that needs like a nice focal floral point. And this one is free also, and this is a super charming design. Totally huggable flower. I think this would be great for like any nursery or room that just needs a splash of like a feminine touch, you know? I do love this, or anybody who loves daisies. I know my mom loves daisies, so maybe she would like this. Mom, let me know, would you like this? Okay, and this one is a fun, playful design, okay? It's 4 pillows. Each one is the letter yay, and so this would be great for like any party or, you know, if you're redesigning someone's room. I could see my daughter loving this had I included this when we redesigned her room. Anyways, I think it would just give any happy vibes to any room. Great for like a teenager, probably. Okay, and this one is $6.50, and I thought this was super funny. Great conversation starter. Maybe like a great gag gift for somebody or anyone who has like a great sense of humor, or maybe even someone who owns chickens. So definitely, if you're good at like that grid graph work and you have a good sense of humor, definitely go check this one out. Okay, and this one is Halloween ready. I know we're a little past Halloween, but you know, if your room needs this visual pop that's, you know, whatever, maybe this is your vibe. Maybe you know an optometrist who would also get a kick out of this, maybe a gag gift. I thought this was clever. I had to include it. I've made an eyeball turtle before and that thing sold. I think I just love the eyes. I do. I love the eyes because you can do them in so many different colors. And I love that they used a variegated yarn because it gave it a little bit more detail. So definitely go check this one out. And this one, I loved this one. Okay, this is $7.39. But the pillow part is behind the petals. I did go look through the pictures or whatever. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I think the petals are the perfect shape and it's giving me like a romantic fairy tale vibe. And it screams cottagecore, okay? I absolutely love this. I think it would be great in like a sunroom, a bedroom. I actually have an aunt who is obsessed with roses. Like everything is roses, almost to the point where it makes me like gag. But I could see her loving this. My daughter's middle name is Rose, so I could see her loving this too because she's kind of partial to roses, it being her middle name. I do love this. I think it's gorgeous. Okay, and this one is $6.82. And I think this is such a clever way to bring the outside in. And it is another huggable houseplant. I think this would be great for like any plant lover or anyone who has like that minimalistic decor who just needs that pop of color, maybe a pop of nature. I think this is really trendy too right now. So definitely go check it out. I do love this. It's one of those oversized 3D pillows that just catches my eye. Okay, and this one is $5.42. And I know I've been talking about huggable plants, but this is the ultimate huggable plant. Okay, it's a cactus. I would never have cactus because I know me and I would get hurt. They're just so like, I want to touch it. And I could finally touch one with this. I think the price is totally worth it. And I think that this one is great in chunky yarn. I think a lot of these pillows have to be done in chunky yarn, even though I'm a variegated yarn fool. But I love the little spikes on it. I think this would be great for any like Southwestern decor or any patio or whatever. I absolutely love it. Okay, and this one is $5, and I think this one is perfect for summer. I love the texture of it. I'm not sure if that's a puff or a bobble stitch. I think I'm gonna do a video here soon comparing the puff to the bobble stitch so we can kind of get like a good feel for them. They're both pretty easy to do, but I do think that they're a little bit different and we should compare the two. So let me know if that's what a video you would like to see. But it looks like this is just done in like an oval type thing. I don't think that's quite a circle, but it looks like it's done in an oval and it's just folded in half. So it definitely looks beginner friendly. I think this would add like a happy accent to any room, just a little slice of fun. Okay, and this one is $4.81, and it definitely reminds me of Karrin Joy because she was the first person I saw that made one of these and actually got me to make one. I don't know where it is now. I think I gave it away, but I did make a big strawberry pillow with variegated yarn because that's what I do. But I think this would be great for anyone who just loves charming novelty accents, oversized things. I think it is the perfect shape, and I think the seeds are a great touch. And this is a giant loaf cat pillow. I thought that's awesome because loaf cats are so popular and this would be great for any kid or any cat lover. I'm gonna guess that this is probably pretty beginner friendly and it probably works up pretty fast too. It looks like a solid stitch all the way through. I do love this idea. I'm not sure if I would add eyes or not. Let me know. Would you add eyes? Like maybe crocheted eyes, so it stays soft. But I do love it. It definitely needs a face, I think. Let me know. Do you think this needs a face? Okay, and this pillow, I'm pretty sure I did include in my Mother's Day video. It is a two-parter series because I had like over 100 patterns, and that was before I realized that you could put everything in a Google document and provide that link. So it is a two-part series, and I will put the link to both of those videos down there. But I had to include this pillow here because it was so unique and I loved it. Just definitely good for anyone who needs that feminine touch in a room. Or a fun statement piece. And it is very beginner friendly. So definitely go check this out because it's free as well. Okay, and this one is $4.99, and I thought this was a super fun and playful idea. You unwrap the gum, and the gum is the pillow, and then you have the wrapper. I love this. I think it's so clever. Great for any kids' room, game room, or movie night. You could use it with the popcorn. I think it's fun. Super fun. Okay, and this alien pillow is just super fun and quirky. I think this would be great for any alien lovers. I know there's a lot of you guys out there. Great for a game room. I think it probably works up pretty fast too, and it looks pretty beginner friendly. And it's free, so definitely go check this one out. Okay, and this one is very unique. Never seen anything like this before. I love that this came out of someone's brain. I love the imagination some people have. It's just amazing. It's such a wacky and playful idea. And just a great cuddle buddy, What a great way to get them not afraid of monsters. I do love this. My daughter's always asking for a body pillow, so maybe I'll have to work up something like this for her. Okay, and this one is $4.73, and it's a little snack pillow. It's great for any foodies, anyone with a sweet tooth. And it looks pretty beginner friendly. I have made plenty of Pop-Tart like keychains and catnip toys, and so this looks like it probably works up pretty fast. And I love the little face and the sprinkle, just adds more detail and makes it even that much more precious. And this heart one is such an artistic idea. I am not sure if you make each square individually and then sew it all together or if it just works all up together in one piece. So definitely let me know. But this I think would be great for like any game room or just game lover. It's giving me like Minecraft vibes. I absolutely love this one. I thought it was really fun, so I had to include it. Okay, and this one is $5 and it's a 3-in-1 and it is a crab rangoon set. Am I saying that right? Rangoon? Crab rangoon set. I don't eat a lot of crazy foods. I actually don't even eat seafood, so I've never eaten this. But I thought this was great for anyone who lives takeout, maybe a gag gift. I thought this was a hilarious idea. I think this would be so funny if you walked into somebody's house and saw this on their couch. You'd be like, what the heck? It'd be so unexpected, and what a great conversation starter. I had to include this when I saw it. It's funny. Okay, and this is $1.90. It is a vintage Rubik's Cube pattern with a vintage price. Definitely giving me that nostalgic feel. I know that I found my daughter's Rubik's Cube under the couch a few days ago, and she played with it for 3 hours straight. Was watching YouTube videos on how to solve it. It was ridiculous. So Rubik's Cubes are still popular. I don't know about you guys, but in my family, they're still popular. I've gotten some weird shaped ones. They've actually come out with some pretty intricate Rubik's Cubes these days. But I thought this was instantly recognizable and it was great. You could make a solved one or, a messed up one. This would be great for like any game room. It's a great pop art idea. I think this is really fun, a really fun idea. So definitely go check this one out. Definitely worth the price too. So for those of you who voted for the plant lover gift idea video, stay tuned next week because that video will be coming out this next Wednesday. I found some really awesome stuff for that video too. I got it all separated into categories and I'm excited to share that with you guys. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving and I hope you guys had a lot to be thankful for this year. I will see you next Wednesday and remember above all else that Jesus loves you.